Ars subtilior is a musical style characterized by rhythmic and notational complexity, centered on Paris, Avignon in southern France, also in northern Spain at the end of the 14th century. The style also is found in the French Cypriot repertory. Often the term is used in contrast with Ars nova, which applies to the musical style of the preceding period from about 1310 to about 1370, though some scholars prefer to consider the Ars subtilior a subcategory of the earlier style. Primary sources for the Ars subtilior are the Chantilly Codex, the Modena Codex, and the Turin Manuscript. Overview and history. Musically, the productions of the Ars subtilior are highly refined, complex, difficult to sing, and probably were produced, sung and enjoyed by a small audience of specialists and connoisseurs. Hopin suggests the superlative Ars subtilissima, saying, "Not until the 20th century did music again reach the most subtle refinements and rhythmic complexities of the Manneristic style." Quote, "They are almost exclusively secular songs, and have as the subject matter love, war, chivalry, and stories from classical antiquity. There are even some songs written in praise of public figures." Daniel Albright compares avant-garde and modernist music of the 20th century's emphasis on generating music through technical experiment to the precedents set by the Ars subtilior movement's autonomous delight in extending the kingdom of sound. Quote, he cites Bordcordia's perpetual canon tout par compass, notated on a circular star. Albright contrasts this motivation with expressive urgency and obedience to rules of craft, and, indeed, Ars subtilior was coined by musicologist Ursula Gunther in 1962 to avoid the negative connotations of the terms manneristic style and mannered notation. One of the centers of activity of the style was Avignon at the end of the Babylonian captivity of the papacy and during the Great Schism, the time during which the Western Church had a pope both in Rome and in Avignon. The town on the Rhone had developed into an active cultural center, and produced the most significant surviving body of secular song of the late 14th century. The style spread into northern Spain and as far as Cyprus. French, Flemish, Spanish and Italian composers used the style. Notational characteristics. Manuscripts of works in the Ars subtilior occasionally were themselves in unusual and expressive shapes, as a form of music, as well as Bordcordia's circular canon and the heart-shaped score shown above. Jacob Senlichus's La Harpe de Mélodie is written in the shape of a harp. Composers in Ars subtilior style. The main composers of the Ars subtilior are Antonello da Caserta, Johannes Cunelier, Egidius Galliot, Matthias de Pruzio, Philippoctus da Caserta, Jacob Senlichus, and Trebor. Other composers associated with the style include Johannes Ciconia, La Flamme del tuo amor, Bordcordia, tout par compass, Martinus Fabri, Paolo da Firenze, Guido de Alonghi, Dugard, Johannes Simonus Haspoir, Matteo da Perugia, Matthias de Sancto Johanna, Solage, Fumu Parfume, Antonio Zaccara da Teramo. Anonymous composers at the Nicosia court of King Janus of Cyprus. Examples: Senlichus, Fuins de Ci, Solage, Fumu Parfume.